The life of the believer is a life of grace. What did I say? The life of the believer is a life of grace. What does that mean? It means that you do something small, God does something big. You know what they call grace? Let me tell you what grace is. There are a number of air conditioners in this hall. To put them on and off, a child could do it. A child. A 5-year-old will just go over there, climb that chair, and pull that switch, and the ACs are on. Throw it the other way, they will be off. It doesn't have to know what compressors are, or how to generate 220 volts of energy, or how many amps for each one of them, total amount of wattage being consumed. It doesn't know. Just through the switch. I hope you're getting my point. What powers the ACs? The electricity. Generated somewhere far away from here. Transmitted along very long high-tension cables. Step down at our substation. Further step down at the transformer near in the neighborhood. What's the child's problem with all of it? Just put the switch and the AC is on. So how God generates his power is not your problem. I hope you're getting my point. However, for that power to benefit you, there is one thing you will do. There is something he gives to you to do. When you do that, power is released. Now, what I have just described, you doing something small and he doing something big, is called grace. Grace is always activated. Grace does not flow automatically. It is in activation, it flows as a result of certain activities of activation. That is, if God says to Abraham, I'm going to make you great, Abraham has to get up. Abraham has to go. In going, grace will go with him. In going, grace will open doors for him. In going, grace will make him rich. In going, grace will bring Isaac into his life. In going, grace will make Isaac productive. I hope you're getting my point. In going, Isaac will receive the ability to be productive. Now, I'm going to say something here. Grace is activated by faith. Paul explained it in Romans chapter 4. He said it has to be by grace, by faith, that it might be in accordance with grace. Grace is not the way by which God overlooks your mistakes. That's not what grace is. Grace is divine power released because you believe God. And you are doing what God says you should do in your own little way. I hope you're getting my point. Activation of the power of God usually is want something small he will tell us to do. You don't solve all the problems in your life. Many people don't realize it. Go and check again. Let's go over that again. Don't open to it. We're just going to quote it. Joshua chapter 1. He said, this book of the law. What did he say? Be strong and be courageous. I'm going to make you possess all these cities. You are going to help the people possess the cities. Take over their inheritance. He said, you just need to be what? Strong and courageous. But we'll look at it closer again and say, where is the courage supposed to be? He said, this book of the law shall not depart from your mouth, but you shall meditate therein day and night. If you go and check it, the primary courage of Joshua was in meditation. The primary courage of Joshua was in paying attention to the word. Why? Because everything will structure themselves to distract you from that attention. There will be reason to get up early. There will be reason to leave the house early, to forget the word.